Welcome to Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the Memphis Tigers taking on a team looking for its first win, the North Texas Mean Green. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So Memphis offense will go on the attack first. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's got it again. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Memphis offense going to work again on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't get a ton of... But the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
They say rain usually affects the defense more than the offense. The offensive player knows where he's going, but the defense will disagree. What a start. Come out, first possession, create a turnover, now send a statement. You ain't throwing the ball in this rain.
North Texas in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. The offense changing the play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Mean Green. How about this defense taking one back to the house? This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Gives it on the option. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss, nigga.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. The throw to the outside is complete. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Akbar. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
They try to pop a run on the draw. This time, he'll be stopped behind the line, and they'll pretty much give back what they just gained. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. North Texas in the hurry up. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
Number 18, set to kick it off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on second down for this offense. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and North Texas has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On fourth down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Akbar. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
They're trying to eat up some clock here. Ninth play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Makes the catch. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. On the move, it's John. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. North Texas in the hurry up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Facing a third down is short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. North Texas will have to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
To the air on 1st down. Here's a heat. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Run it with the fullback. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like...
And he throws another interception. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's caught. It's Brooks. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. He'll do it himself. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started.
14, Memphis, 0.
Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. With the catch, it's Durant. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Here's the pressure. Got a man. It's Durant. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, this has been a forget if you're this quarterback, and I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions.
Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offense obviously trailing here in the second half. They're going to have to be able to throw the football effectively to come back in this game. But in order for that to happen, they have got to do a better job up front blocking.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Tiger! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
14, Memphis, 7.
And here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Takes the handoff. It's John. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. It's a draw. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the back. Working the middle, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to power their way ahead. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Quarterback making checks. To the air on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it, but that thing was spinning and sputtering by the time it found its way into the right corner. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on second down. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on second down.
6-9-1, Gators score.
Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis.
There's an old-school play you don't see very often anymore. Who's to say that fullbacks are dinosaurs today in college football? They turn around, they hand it off to the big fella, and he pays it off with a touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Georgia Tech is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Yellow Jackets fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is.
Wants to throw on first down.
One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete to the left. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. North Texas really has it going on offense.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Brooks. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The Mean Green now facing the meanest of problems on 3rd down. He lobs one high down the left side. Got it! Touchdown, Mean Green! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, North Texas. The defense putting points on the board. They've built a little cushion and got closer to getting a victory here in Week 4.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be a... They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Might be changing the route. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Right on the money. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to go up top on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On third and long, try to convert through the air. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Memphis picking up the tempo. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Unleashes one deep. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.